And it says we're live. Tuesday Night Live. What's up, guys? A couple more rifle cases here. These are 32s. They're 34 inches long on the outside, 32 on the inside. They are $500 if you would like one. You send me a direct message on Instagram. That's how these get made. I'm doing them one at a time custom. Payment is through Cash App. So if you don't have Cash App, set up Cash App. It'll take you about 1 minute, and that's how you do them. Every one of these is spoken for. If you had said you wanted one, I have already sent you payment information, and I think I talked to 7, 8 guys tonight. All but one of them has made payment. So that's how you get these. They do come with a shoulder strap. They do come with the divider in the middle, and they do come with all the foam. They're foamed around everywhere inside. We'll go up front here, see what was brought forward today, what was made. Looks like we have black vehicle med bags, woodland cop rigs. All you guys that kept asking when we're going to run cop rigs, now's your chance to get one. I have woodland. I also have OD black cop rigs back in there. Not familiar with that. These have flip down shotgun cards. They have shotgun cards that pull out of the inside also. You can remove the inner, and then you can run an AK or an M4. A lot of law enforcement police cars have both a shotgun and a AR style rifle. Thus, the cop rig has a dedicated compact tear off med pouch. You unclip this. This rips off and it opens up like so and holds med contents. It will hold a lot or a little. It is very expandable. That's why it has so much Velcro on here. It'll hold a 6-inch H bandage. It'll hold a 4 or a 6-inch. It'll hold quick clot, H&H gauze. It has loops for an NPA and a 14 gauge needle and a Sharpie. We have all these other rigs. We just did 308, AK 308 micros. These will carry 2 308s per pocket or 3 M4s. This pocket, this utility pocket, will hold a box of shotgun shells, 2 proper ham sandwiches or 4 shitty ones, 3 bottles of water, a couple big cans of Monster Energy, but it will hold 4 PMags perfectly. So on this rig, you can carry 6 5.56 PMags on that rig. It'll also do 308s, obviously. We've got all kinds of shotgun rigs, stacked micros, a lot of different options. We have a lot of modular stuff, and I still have some of the bigger rigs. I have one AKM4 chest rig that'll hold 8. Well, that'll actually hold 12 5.56 inboard radios, comms, and then the big frog chest tool aprons as well as big aprons. I also have 2 very lonely stacked mag micros remaining, or stacked mag rigs. Those are not micros. Max's Path, what's up? 2 proper hams. Yeah, you know, with like a lot of real fat, thick honey baked ham and some lettuce and tomato, as a proper ham sandwich should have, along with some coarse ground mustard. What makes better patrol officer? Arrive shooter bag with medical and a couple mags, vehicle med kit with mags add. It's a personal preference, really. Is your emphasis on med or the fight? Is it an active going fight, or are you arriving after the fight as there's already casualties? Happen to have a woodland fanny pack? I probably do. Always appreciate the coffee lives. Ian, thanks, man. Somos, what's up? Radio Made Easy. We're going to find out how many Baofangs fit in that rifle case. Gray Coyote seems to be this year's color trend. It's nice. Somebody has a diaper bag and a backpack like that, and he asked me to build that. We're actually cutting a couple more of those tomorrow, and some other ones. Yeah, fanny packs right here. Woodland. 8 Bear Adventure, what's up? Your dad asked me to build some custom pull-out trays. Last I looked, I did not see that he had ordered those. AJ Harrison, what's up? Benjamin Brua. Kiri, what's up? Sterling, how are you? Isaac Barrett. Mitchell, what's going on? 13 inches of snow. Yeah, Amanda told me. I heard you're going to pack up and move to Tennessee. I don't need an apron. I need a tarp. Gold leader, what's up? How's the kid? Charles Wilson, what's up? 54 last, what's going on? How are we? DJ Guzman. Do you see this OD black rifle case? I know you don't know nothing about that. Stop the killing, then stop the dying. That's right. Active shooter class drove this point, and I plan accordingly. Yep. Progress made on the headquarters. Nice. Custom trays. Blue trainer pull-out med trays is what he'd asked for. Working on a house with true 2x4s. That's such a rarity, man. Brian Marks, what's up? Tim Riley, what's going on, man? Might have asbestos sighting. Got to test, yeah. What in USA? Yes, we are in the United States. That is correct. Lead paint. All the coolest old buildings, when they turn the power off, you see that super crackly paint, that's always lead paint. John trolling the OD black, then he makes Typhon toxic and catches me. I made it for someone else. I made it actually for someone else. But there's four dudes that want these. I've been ignoring most of them. Indonesia, how are you? Like Kalimantan? Indonesia. We've got Typhon red clothes bags going. We have multi-cam zippered knife pouches going. I hear something. What do I hear? A fan. Bali. I've never been to Indonesia, man. Can a roll-up dump pouch mount to a Velcro-lined EDC pouch? Yeah, the belt will go through it. It actually has a pass-through built into it. Got invited to team comms at an event in an old prison, Carson City, Nevada. I have not, but I'll bet you it'll be cool, dude. That'd be neat. Is it an active prison or is it a shut down one? Doing good. Practicing shot put today. Right on. Was in Chattanooga all day. Warm weather. Gonna have the trees start popping. Yeah, it's supposed to be nasty this weekend again. Are we supposed to stay warm or get cold? I thought we're supposed to get cold and have ice again. I've been to Bali, sucks ass, orange water, 120 degrees, 100% humidity, sucks. They got monkeys there? Lots of reptiles, right? Lots of snakes and lizards? Hope it is shut down or I don't want to go. Are we making OD clothes bags? Yeah, of course we're making OD clothes bags. We always make OD clothes bags. What else was on that order? What's the code used with it? PH, what's up? You were there 12 hours. Spent the whole night watching the video on how you make the kit bag. That's sick. Overbuilt mentality. Huge fan. Thanks, man. What do you do, Virtual? I heard frogs croaking here in Idaho. That's wild, isn't it, man? 3H, what's up? I work in Carson City all the time. Old Mint is awesome. There's a lot of mines there, wasn't there, in Carson City? No code, just a medium clothes bag and a rig. Let's go look. Humans are so resilient to live in places like that. How old's that order, Brian? Man, I'm tired. Got about 3 hours of sleep last night. Yeah, the rifle bags are fucking, they're good. I'm getting a little quicker on them. I have figured out some tricks. Yeah, I got an OD bag right here. Got to get to bed earlier now. My boss wants to start doing 6 hours, and I work a second job after that. Your boss wants to start doing 6 hours of what? Like, what is it you guys do? Brian, I'm looking for your original comment here. They had the... There we go. Hold on. Shit, it just moved. I had that motherfucker. Where did it go? 229675. 229675. All right, canceled and refunded for you. I'm just fucking with you. It's not. Print that out. Hit the like button. That's right, guys. 93 on here, only 50 thumbs up. On most devices, just by double tapping the screen, it will give a like. So go ahead and do that. Give us a like. That tells YouTube that you like the video, and it will help you see the video again, and it will also tell YouTube that other people should see our video. But his heart rate jumped. Yeah, you're right. Looks like we're back to cold, at least for a while. Need to get up that way while it's cold. Yeah, there's a few trees to fix. I was just going to pull them out and kind of straighten them. Is there the most frustrating piece of gear to make? No, not really. Not that comes to mind. These rifle cases were. Because you got to put the foam in them. And once the foam's in them, they're very unmanageable. The old Mint in Carson City has the last original Gatling gun. Oh, that's neat. We're doing house renovations, triple radio pouches. What about them? I've got a bunch of triples. There's triples right there. You guys are the best. Love the video last night with the big gear bags. Oh, nice, nice. Those are sitting right here. We're about to do a giveaway, and you get entered into the giveaway with each order. Oh no, the radio pouches are not. They're not too bad. Everybody's good at making them now. Had the forge lit and the maple stove. Oh, nice. Nice. I want a power hammer. Marpat rifle case. Nice. Yeah, I don't have any more Marpat, man. Does not exist. You guys are the best. Love the gear video. I'll read that a few more times like it's from different people. Sonny said good things about you tonight. He had a good podcast. Lots of friends on there. Nice. Sonny, I always have a good time when Sonny's around. I wish Sonny just lived here. Oregano oil saved my ass from the SHOT Show crud. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. What in the clean storage space is this? Man, normally they come on here and they're like, oh, what a hoarder. This place is so disorganized. You're such a mess. What a nice compliment you have left tonight. Before I knew any better, my first online order was like 20 items. Did we get it to you? Do you have it? Me too. I hand hammer and run a step hammer. I've never forged or hammered anything. I just know that I want a big, huge, like United States Navy power hammer. Your bread videos, nice. 8 Mile, what up? Back in October around SRF. Ian, what's that order number, buddy? I've got a couple big orders sitting around. When it needs the next item gets batched in with the next group of the same item. So it kicks out every few days. We'll get like one item out of each of that. 2 boxes delivered. Wow, nice. What'd you order? Pour silver occasionally, just a hobby. Very cool. So proud of myself. I just found out my crush likes me back. Right on, Evan. How old are you? Original German Delmag D46 at full stroke. What does that cost? 13, about to be 14. Right on, Evan. How did she find out? Did you tell her? We spend a lot of time around people that we really like when we're young, and we never tell them. Just break that. Get used. Just do it, man. Put it out there. Two, 311 226 311. All right, we'll print that and look at that also. Swinging a hammer all day makes you skip arm day. What's my favorite Cordura pattern? Man, I really like multicam black. I really like woodland too. I really like woodland with multicam black trim and Velcro. But this multicam black with the red inside is pretty sweet. I like the woodland though. If I was gonna grab one of those for myself, probably be the woodland. Does that woodland have? No, that's woodland with coyote. I just built this one and that one there recently. Multicam, yeah, woodland. I feel that I missed an opportunity with a wonderful woman. I'll always regret not telling her. Want to get 8 mag rig and OD green? Send me an email. Let me know. Tiger stripes, cool, yeah. Where was Ian's? 226 311. Oh, it's right here. 226 311. It's full of all kinds of shit. We are missing multicam black red boot bag, multicam dangler. Yeah, you're definitely waiting on the multicam dangler. Multicam black red clothes bag, mesh large pocket. We probably have both of those. The firewood carrier might be in here. Multicam black red pocket. Yeah, most of this stuff's in here. It's probably that dangler you're waiting on. You got a backpack in there, don't you? A tiger stripe backpack and a super kit bag. Those are very sought after items. Do you maintain your sew machines or just fix them when they break? There's not a lot of maintenance to them. Once a week, we will just drop a drop of oil in each of the wick holes. And then I've got a guy that comes in. We've got a lot of machines in here. We always have extras. So when they go down, the operator can just jump onto a different machine. And then I've got a guy that'll come through. He'll usually show up within about a week. He runs like Florida, Texas, everywhere in between. So when he's in town here, he'll run by here. He was here for about 8 hours last Friday. My mom tried to shelter me and it hurt me instead. Understand it took me a while too, but these days, shit. Kevin, it took me a while to get to where I am now, grew up. What did Kevin say? I don't even see anybody on here named Kevin commenting. We've got a live chat. Maybe I'm missing some. Isaac, what's up? Chuck, what's up? I don't even see Chuck on here. Ever do anything with Rhodesia? No, I've not. I don't have any of it. There's Chuck. What's up, buddy? Evan, how do you know that girl? You go to school with her? Oh, it was Ken. Got it. Did you guys see they're dismantling the Board of Education, just like he said he would? Did you see that he passed something, say the money follows the kid? So if your kid doesn't go to local school, the money goes to you for the kids' homeschooling and such, or private school. Man, every day. Did you see Tom Holman and SecDef? What's his name? It wasn't J.D. Vance. The other one was down on the border. Did you see all that today? The cartel said they apparently there's been some gunfire exchange and they've been dropping some IEDs and stuff from drones. Secretary of Defense said, we will end you. We will fuck you up just like Al Qaeda. 100 milligrams of amphetamines in the 3rd grade. Holy shit. Like Ritalin or what was it? Yeah, the CIA. So that's the, what group is that? Why can I not think of that name? I actually know somebody that works for that group. USAID, that's it. Did you see Elon Musk tweet about the $85 coffee cups? $180,000 of coffee cups every month. $175,000 in Starbucks cinnamon roast K-Pods. And he said, now keep in mind, this organization there's nobody in the buildings for the last 3 years. These people all work from homes. CIA controls the cartels, want to get rid of the oh, I see what you're saying. 3H, we'll make sure that you meet Sonny. I think you've met Sonny. Didn't Sonny punch you? You did a tattoo on Sonny. I want that 10 grand per kid for education. We could do some really cool. Yeah, no shit, man. Teacher made them put me on meds. Yeah, isn't that some shit? I think that we should be able to fucking grab every teacher that recommended kids be put on fucking drugs and hit them as many fucking times until you get tired. Just hit them with a broomstick. They have to stand out in front of in their front yard, and you get to just fucking hit them until you are exhausted. You get to hit them as many fucking times with a broomstick as you want to.
Where do I sign up?
School teachers that fucking get kids put on fucking drugs. We should be able to beat them within a fucking inch of their life.
I agree.
You want Amanda to punch you? Amanda will fucking punch you.
Who?
Paul Bennett. They made it illegal to withhold a child from school for not being medicated enough for.
I don't fight fair. Just so you know there.
Yeah, homeschool your kids, galvanize with other parents. That's right. Sonny surprise punched me right in my hernia. Oh, hey, been a bit. What's going on? English, Polish, what's up? It was all a slush fund for the dinner. Yes, yeah, exactly. Money laundering, yep. Man, you wake up every morning and some more fucking awesome shit has happened. Think about that. We're so happy about some shit that should have never happened. We're just happy that they're removing it. Sonny almost killed a couple of people at SRS. What'd they say that guy's name was? What'd they call him? Night Owl? Warhawk.
I don't remember.
Thunderhawk.
Thunderhawk.
Thunderhawk. Will these Trump changes last? I don't know. I don't know. What's going on in Texas, Homestead? No, I know his name's Nighthawk, but they thought his name was something else. I saw some chick saying that she thinks the cartel can take the military. Well, oh, okay.
One of these numbers you gave me, I printed this morning.
Okay. Is it the
Clothes
OD,
bag.
the OD clothes bag with the oregano oil?
Yeah, it's in your pile.
Okay. All right. I went through all of my pile, so double check it. Everything you gave me that could ship, I boxed. I got through all of those. So just reprint it. Yeah, the thing with the cartel is they are very embedded in the United States. And they will cut people's heads off and leave them in front yards, and they will hang people from bridges. Americans are very, very protected from that. And they will do that in the hopes that the Americans will squeal loud enough that the military will let off the cartel.
That other order,
Yeah.
sitting here, there's still some things.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. It's missing that dangler. I work for the government. They removed our email signature and made us redo it with no option to say he, him. Yeah, they removed all the pronouns. That's happening in most businesses in the United States right now. I'm excited to see the effects of border control, all sides, Mexican, Canadian, US. Yeah, I support Trump and the deportations, but don't you think this could be a slippery slope into a full police? Sure it could. Sure it could. Everything can be a slippery slope. With everything that's been unmasked, it makes me wonder how lucky I am to have gotten out of the Oh yeah, no shit. Hate to see what would happen if everything were unmasked there. Yeah, no shit. Where are you? You don't have to disclose. I assume the United States. The power hammer would be a useful tool for them teachers. Early 90s, I had to go to farm school for a few months. I acted up, got paddled by a teacher, then paddled by some guy on the walk home, then paddled by grandfather, never acted up again. DOE will probably shut down. Oh, you mean Department of Energy? Some of it might. Trump train full steam. Tactical med stuff, nice. Are you going to Sonny's place? Slippery slope. Biden tried to use OSHA to mandate. Yeah, I'm hearing that all the fucking controls on tuning and detuning on diesels are over with. I'm hearing they fired all those fucking inspectors. I'm seeing videos where they're like, tunes are back on. George Lucas is returning to Lucasfilms and will be heading Star Wars for the next. Oh, I bet, man. Kennedy is out, contract over, and no removal, no renewal. Kennedy, I don't know what Kennedy we're talking about there. So did RFK get put in place? Has he been installed? It's gonna get worse before it gets worse. Yeah. Stay straight. Yeah. Yeah, you're seeing all the protests in Texas. Got here in 23 after the Queen died and voted straight ticket Republican for the time being. Ended up Brandon Herrera's district. Oh, right on. Chase. So RFK that's a done deal, right? How about Kash Patel? Does this mean my Coke dealer is going to be dry? I don't know. Does Coke come from Mexico? I didn't think they were doing Coke anymore. I still have to train out the 93 Kenworth. I still have to train out the 93 Kenworth for a California truck. I thought that was all over with. I thought that bullshit was done. Yeah, most people have had no exposure to brutality. Most people have never even been fucking hit in the mouth. Uncertain on Patel, RFK is a done deal. Got it. some more 1 quarts, some H sets. We got a bunch of handcuff pouches.
I love people.
It's not how many fights you win, it's how many you show up. Yeah. Why? What happened?
It did not say anywhere that any order was 8 to 12 weeks before shipping.
Cancel his fucking order. Did he just place this order?
No, it's. She said these were going to be gifts for an MWD unit. I don't know what that is.
MWD? Morale, Welfare, and Rec? I don't fucking know. What's the items?
It's beer koozies.
Can we ship them?
I don't know yet.
We have a lot of beer koozies. RFK was throwing in the little Zen. Yeah, I saw that. All the diesel equipment the government buys doesn't have emission. Yeah, because it fucks them up. RFK and Tulsi made it past the first committee. Should be okay. Nothing in stone. That's what I thought. They still have some more committees. All these immigrants protesting got me dead. 95% of them have papers. Yeah. You better be careful with that shit. You know they're pinging all those phones. You know they have facial recognition on all those fucking people. My boy rolled past a protest in Jackson at the courthouse, and he had on Vanilla Ice. He rolled his windows down, had Ice Ice Baby on real loud. What single pistol mag pouches? You want Velcro or Fast Tex? I have a lot of them. There's Fast Tex. Looks like Coyote and OD. Here's Pal's Fast Tex. I have all of these. Velcro Pals. And then Velcro belt. And then there's even more down there. Aspen Gold. I'm not sure what that is. Bonding was confirmed. Oh, Bondi. I think it's good to get the politicians out and people who have had real. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, most of these politicians have never done anything. DH, what's up? Craziest thing I've heard so far recently is some Border Patrol agents in Vermont got shot by some crazy trans cultist. Yes, trans vegan cult. They got, and what they're not telling you, right? Because this just made big news again yesterday. This actually happened over a month ago. And a border agent, so the man and the woman happened to also be, yes, the tranny, walked into a hotel open carrying, and they had a bunch of guns with them. So the hotel person notified law enforcement. Nearest law enforcement happened to be a border agent who made contact or attempted to make contact when it went to guns. Your Governor Murphy, New Jersey, admitted on TV. Yeah, did you hear him roll it fucking back really quick?
No baby yet.
Oh, okay. Pistol pouch. Can you make them dual molly belt pass? Nah, we won't do that. No. It's funny how you don't hear anything about it. Yeah. So this happened about a month ago, 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago. And the internet found these motherfuckers right away and said they're a tranny. And then everybody reporting said, I can't verify it. We don't know anything about tranny. I think S2 Underground even did a piece on it like 3 weeks ago. And find out it's a bunch. There's quite a few of these. And it's a big trans right hackers group, apparently. Same politicians that make emission deletes a federal offense are the same ones that put more garbage into the... Yeah, they have a lot of private jets, don't they? I was looking at your deployable TQ. Have you ever made them with a belt attached? I'd like to find a tourniquet that can mount horizontally. Yeah, we could do it. Just order that tourniquet. At the same time, order a set of belt attachments. I don't even have a set here because these are the belt attachments. These are the same belt attachments that we sew on. Order a set of belt attachments, order the tourniquet pouch, and put in notes that you would like those sewn horizontal, and I'll do that. Reddit had to shut down several groups due to death threats to Elon, Trump, and several people programming for Doge. Yeah, I heard that. Am I a prepper? What the fuck do you think? Am I a prepper? Yeah, I've got 5,000 videos on this YouTube channel. I have a series of videos. We did, I don't know, over 100, called On the Compound. And it's mostly homesteading type stuff. I'm on 10 acres here. We use some food. This basket of eggs are from today. And all of these eggs are from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've got sheep. I've got a couple ponds. Got some aquaponics. Got a greenhouse. Have a pretty decent sized garden. Show the food stats. Let's do that. Rolling acres, a lot of those solar farms are to power Google data centers. Yes, you guys remember 3 Mile Island? That was going to melt down and be the biggest hazard in the United States. Do you know that they have brought 3 Mile Island back online? Do you know that all the decommissioned nuclear power plants are being stood back up for powering data centers? Bill Gates, Microsoft, that's who bought 3 Mile Island, or has the lease on it. Panic Prepper 1, that's right. Where do you find Boo Boo LaFufu memes? I tried searching. Boo Boo LaFufu, some shit Scully made up, I think. Save some puss for the rest. I don't know what you're talking about, Chase. Is that Mandrake Cali compliant for sale? Yeah, it is. Somebody was crying about an order, and I had them build one. And then when we went to ship it, it was a fucking order that had already shipped. The dude was asking about. Gold Leader, have a good night, man. What do you do about water as a prepper? I have a 3 million gallon retention pond in the back. This roof here, this is over a 10,000 square foot roof, and all of the downspouts are individually piped and trenched to the pond. I have water catchment off the rabbit shed up top, and that's a, 60 by 30 foot. And that goes into a 1,500 gallon tank, and then that tank overflows into the middle pond. And then I've got a couple 1,000-gallon tanks and of IBC totes full of potable water that was chlorinated hose water. And then I have all of these 7-gallon water tanks here and 5-gallon water tanks in the hallway. And this is chlorinated city water also. What about safety in the water? I don't know what you're asking. If the water comes out of your faucet, it's chlorinated. You don't need to treat it. You don't need to do shit to it. And if we're concerned about the water going bad, which it won't, run it through a filter. This is water that's here every single day, just in case. And then I've got a couple of 300-gallon IBC totes that we filled up before the last freeze and staged them in the garage, just in case. And then I've got several Berkey water filters, and then I have a lot of Sawyer mini water filters and Katadyn and MSR and, packable water filters. And then I also have chlorine generators. Yeah, aquatainers. Do you ever order from Walmart? Have your Walmart delivery guy bring you 2 aquatainers each time. Well, several more aquatainers, right on. How do you get the bad shit out of your shower water? Why don't you run a reverse osmosis system, a full house water system? Berkey makes a shower head water filter also. I'm sure several people do. What's your most favorite vehicle you've ever owned? I don't know. I still own them all. I have a lot of vehicles. Our decommissioned military bases. Yeah, there's military bases for sale all the time. Perry Nuclear Power Plant, Perry, Ohio, just extended operation license 2037, second extension. One of 2 units were finished. Other reactor was never certified and was stripped for parts. Tom, what's up? The trolls have 0 life. Appreciate, yeah. We'll be recording Pulling the Thread, guys. If you're a member, jump on our Patreon if you're a member. We will be doing the Patreon question and answer video tomorrow, Scully and I. And we will do the Pulling the Thread podcast tomorrow. We'll have a lot to talk about, current events and such. And then we will shoot a longer video on the rifle bag. Jeff's bringing a ton of guns in, so we'll show you what all fits in that. Timeline on MAGA code items. I don't know. I don't have a clue. Man's more prepared than I. I'm working on a linked set of Anderson shelters around my property. Nice, nice. Keep in mind, too, when you look at my shit and you're like, oh, that guy's prepped up. I'm 53 years old. I started this company when I was 17. I didn't just go and buy a gym. I bought one piece of gym equipment every 6 months, and it accumulated. Like, I didn't buy this building, and it was just like this. We bought an abandoned building, and, you know, I bought the property with the shell that was completely vandalized, and then we put another $500,000 into the building. Is Jeff a partner in SOE? No, I've just known Jeff forever. Is there an attachment to the back small utility pouch? No, you can take, it has pals on the back, so you're gonna use malice clips. But if you wanna belt mount it, buy a set of belt attachments and they'll slide through that webbing. You're almost prepared as a Mormon basement. I'm way more prepared than most Mormons. Most Mormons don't do any of that shit. I've spent more time at a Mormon cannery than most Mormons have. What do you do for money? Ricky, are you new here? I've got 5,000 videos on this channel. So I have a company called Special Operations Equipment. I started the company 17 years ago, probably more than that now. 35 years ago. What the fuck am I saying? I started when I was 17. These sewing machines make all of this gear. I designed all this gear. I still sew every day. I built all these rifle cases this week. This is my weekend business right here, just building these rifle cases. Every one of these is sold. Every one of them is $500. I just billed everybody tonight for them. I built them all, well, I built some of them last week, but I built most of them this weekend and this week. This is just money for me to be able to do shit with, just side money. But all of this, we build all this equipment and we ship it all over the world. Show my taxidermy collection. I was just in the garage. You saw some of it. Next party. The next party is June. And we have a group. If you want to find out about the party, there is a dedicated Facebook page called SOE Party. It is free. There will be all kinds of vendors and events and competitions and food and entertainment and everything. If you are a business, if you have a product or a good or a service that you would like to display or sell, we don't charge you for that. All you have to do is show up. It's a fucking amazing time. You will meet people that you will do business and do life and be friends with for the rest of your life at our events. I love the randos who never know what the hell is going on. There is some weird shit on live. Yeah, there always is some weird shit on live. Do you keep cash as a prepper? Yeah, I would keep cash if I was you. I would tell you have some gold, have some silver, Bitcoin. For an investment, I'd put most of the money in Bitcoin. Are those 26-inch rifle bags? There's a couple of 26-inch rifle bags. The ones on the table are not. Why do Mormons traditionally prep? Had an old neighbor stocked up. Check out a book series called The Work and the Glory. I don't know how many there is. I think there's 9 of them. I think there's even a TV show. That'll give you, if you just want to listen to something, you'll get some information. When I was in prison, I went to LDS Church. I was called an investigator, right? I think that's what they called me. I hung out. I have a lot of friends who are Mormon now, who I do some business with. I have some lifelong friends that I met in federal prison, and they are also Mormon. Vendors can get early placement by filling out the application at SOE Party Customs. At SOEparty.com. I don't know where the fuck I got custom from. The Work and the Glory. Yeah, The Work and the Glory. Ricky, how old are you, buddy? What do you do to make money? You should watch some of my videos. I have a bunch of videos on prepping and homesteading and stuff. We call it prepping. Usually you're a beginner, like you're new, you know, if you're calling it prepping, because the ultimate goal of a prepper is a homestead, a piece of property that, you know, produces and that, you know, produces for itself and profits. What kind of bag and what items should I keep in my car for an eventual need? Well, Ricky, like, where do you live? I live in the middle of nowhere. So what I had in San Diego would be different from what I have here in Tennessee. And it's going to change seasonally also. How far am I going to be from home when some bad shit happens? And if you look at Google, like if you look at your GPS app on Google or Apple or whatever, you can look at it from bicycle, from walking, and from driving. So a 90-minute walk, a 90-minute drive in a vehicle, man, if you're walking, that thing might take 5 days, 10 days. If there's people and civil unrest, it could take 4 weeks. So can you sustain for that? The more knowledge you have, the less shit you have to have. And who are you responsible for? If it's just you and you're trying to discreetly, quietly get home without getting in a physical altercation or a gunfight, it changes a lot if you have a small child with you. Everything you do and carry has to change. So who are you responsible for? Deployable tourniquet and those belt. Right on. Yeah, Mormons are the OG preppers. I've ordered cases of number 10 cans from the Mormons online. Yeah, and that comes, the shipping's included. Hardway, what's up? You think Gates is going to make his own Bitcoin with the nuclear plants? Oh, I don't know. Did you see Gates was on The View talking about how concerned he is that they're shutting down the, what's that fucking department they just shut down? USAID, which doesn't do any aid. Yeah, I partner with USAID, and we do vaccinations around the world. You mean you poison and sterilize people around the world? I'm pretty sure is what you mean, Bill Gates. Ever thought of making any bags and rigs in denim? We've done a few things in denim. Will special order customs do modular panel for a truck? Nah, I won't do anything like that. Not that I won't. I stay full-time busy doing custom shit with patterns that I already have. I have a Suburban out back that has custom door panels on it that are all Molly panels. I also have an Excursion that has that, and then I build custom pouches for fire extinguisher and jumper cables and several other things that mount to the swing out the barn doors. haven't seen door panels in a long time. Yeah. I would go with metal ones or plastic at this point. You can get them. You can put them on your door panels with riv nuts. Grayman Tactical does the plastic ones. Rago Manufacturing makes some badass Molly metal panels. Who's the company that does all the Ford Raptor shit? They started doing other brands too, other truck companies. I can't remember. Built Right Industries. They've got some nice shit. Look at the off-road stuff, man. There's a ton of dudes doing metal Molly panels, and you can just put them on with riv nuts. And they've got a lot of them where they have holes drilled in them too, so you can mount other shit in addition to the Molly stuff. Put your jiggler siphon. Yep, I have that in there. I have that in there with my jumper cables. Everybody should have a jiggler siphon. And be aware when you buy them. You want a heavy, like silicone tubing. You do, or it's probably not even silicone, but a clear tubing. A lot of the tubing is very thin walled, so it pinches. And once that thing pinches and sits there pinched, once it heats and cools, you will always have that pinch point in that siphon. So instead of siphoning 5 gallons of gas in just under 2 minutes, it'll take you 5, 6, 7 minutes if you have a pinch point. So don't get that thin tubing. I still think burlap potato sacks. It's cool for Cordura. Have one in each car. Put your jiggler siphon. Good. Yeah, you'll love it. Speaking of custom, 4-mag war bag was awesome for the floor of the shot. Yeah, I saw your videos, man. I watched them. Keep things that you will actually use and rotate. Yeah, and go through them too. Food goes rancid and such. Looking at an 8-acre property, a bit away from my house. Any animals you think I could keep about 45 minutes from home and only take care of every few days? Yeah, you could do, make sure if you're fenced and cross-fenced, you absolutely could. With water troughs and stuff like that, if you pre-stage, you could put dogs out there. Sheep, you could definitely put out there. You could do goats. I hate goats. Rabbits, depending on your setup. But you could definitely do sheep. I have St. Croix sheep here. I have 2 part-time jobs. Both of them don't give me much hours or pay me much. How old are you? A lot of NGO employees. Yeah, did you hear they said they're going to do pirates? They're going to have privateers. Did you fucking hear that today? Yeah, Bill Gates is the eugenicist. £400 of beef bones to pick up tomorrow. 50 pounds of beef fat. Nice. Infused whipped tallow. Nice. Yeah, time to be your own boss, Ricky. You need to find something you like doing. The economy is shit for jobs. Nah, you got it. No, the economy is shit for people who are not good employees or don't have a value. If you're very media, I am very hard on employees. I have a lot of people come in. I do not keep a lot of people. I cannot have a mediocre person next to me. If I'm paying a man 8 hours and when I'm standing next to him, he works at my rate, but when I walk away, he works at half speed, that dude's days are limited. Not even days, his hours are limited. If you are the dude, if you work, it doesn't matter, man. I don't need to change anybody's mind. Yeah, mow some lawns. There's money fucking everywhere. All you have to do is pick it up, steal it, or convince somebody to give it to you. Trying to not be hungry, and my house smells like caramelized onion, garlic, and shallot sauce. I'm kidding. Pirates and illegal immigrant bounty hunters. Yeah. Fuck, they literally said privateers. If you seize golden weapons, we will split them with you, they said. Land pirate. Yeah, clean gutters. Add value. Show up a little earlier than you say you're going to. Always deliver what you say you're going to, plus a little bit more. And then ask the client to recommend you to 2 of their friends. Set up your social media. Ask the client while they're there to make a post tagging you, saying what a great job you did. Social media is your advertising nowadays. Painting house numbers on the curb, washing out garbage cans. Yeah, picking up dog shit. Haul away stuff. A lot of people will pay you to take shit away, and a lot of that shit you can sell. You just have to connect it with another customer. I know how to drive a forklift. I worked at Home Depot for 2 years, and I'm OSHA certified. Yeah, but everybody and their fucking brother knows how to drive a forklift. Pirates love to play with land sharks. What's the difference between a hawk and a falcon? They're 2 different birds. They're actually 2 different kinds of birds of prey. Own a pickup truck and a trailer and own your tools. Yep. That's where the money is. Forklift drivers where the money is? Nah, you got to think bigger, buddy. No, you're capped out. Forklift driver makes what a forklift driver makes. He never makes beyond that. You're thinking too small. And again, I'm going to ask you for the last time here. I actually expect an answer. How old are you? Am I talking to a teenager? And am I talking to a young adult? Or am I talking to a 50-year-old man? Falcon, fastest animal on the planet. Hawk, not so much. Dress like the amount of money you want. That's a good one. Some states are giving $1,000 bounty on illegals. Forklift rental company. Yeah, go rent some equipment, go buy some equipment, and advertise that you'll do jobs. Lawrence, Leavenworth, Kentucky. Leavenworth, Kansas. I'll get it right sooner or later. You're turning Thursday. 30. Got it. Great paying jobs in the trade. Sell the forklift. Sell the forklift parts. The forklift salespeople make over $100,000 a year. I can't dress that rich. I live on a farm. I get dust and shit on my $7,000 shoes. Ricky, just watch King of Tulsa and go be the weed man. He's trolling. John, axe him. Anyone seriously answered already? Drugs don't really pay anything. What would you know? Just ordered the gray day pack tan. Looks awesome. Yeah, they're nice. They're nice. I'm saying don't have a cigarette or vape in your hand. Yeah, guys, young men, right? 20, come in here all the time. Who should I talk to about applying for a job? And I say, what can you do? Well, not much, to be honest. I'm like, I'm not going to hire you. And they go to walk. They just quit right there. They don't even try to change my mind. And I'm like, hey, the next time you go in asking for a job and the owner of the fucking company who you're talking to right now asks you what you can do, your answer is, I will do anything you need me to do, and if I can't do it, I will figure out how to do it. Now walk out my door and go tell the next person that. That's your answer. I've told people I am not hiring, and they go out in the parking lot and start straightening shit up and cleaning things. I always hire that guy. You know what I need? I need the dude that'll walk around in here, because everybody does. Every motherfucker in here has walked past that stain on the floor and that stain on the floor and that stain on the floor, and stand right here on this dirty ass. Not a one of those motherfuckers comes in here and cleans this of opportunity. Learn to shift a standard transmission. Advertise you'll do jobs. Just need pop rocks and condoms for that. Yeah, clean, man, clean. The guy who works quickly and runs out of work will always have more work. The boss will also notice. That dude who seemingly does all the shit that everybody thinks they're too good to do, I always pay that motherfucker more than everyone else. I'd come in there and be the best janitorial property person you've ever seen. Those are always the guys I hang out with too. Those are always the dudes that I spend my personal time with. And I always try to elevate those guys. Yeah, like taking out the trash. You know who cleans the toilets here? I fucking do. You know who takes out the trash? I do. You know who does the dishes? I do. Yeah, it'd be super easy to come in here. Just find the motherfucker that pays all the bills and fucking take some of his tasks so he doesn't have to do them. Sheet metal fan shop and sheet metal fabrication if you need any custom. Oh, that's awesome, dude. What state are you in? Design a covert deployment bag for urban folks. I've never thought of that. All right, guys, I'm about to jump off of here. It seems like it'd be easy to lighten your load. Yeah, it would, man. It would. People are just very fucking mediocre. All right, guys, we do this video every night around 9 o'clock. I'm going to jump off of here. I've got real videos on here, like 5,000 of them. They're very different than this one. You should check them out. See you guys tomorrow night.